So if you're familiar with Myron here, you would know what this guy's about. He runs a Black Pill podcast, and the whole point of it is to spread his message of bringing extreme traditional societal values back. According to him, men should be able to have multiple women belong inside the house, they're mentally inferior to men, blah blah blah. A bunch of nonsense. I'm not saying he's never made a good point ever, but he definitely takes it too far.
I don't think a man should live with his girl, period. But that's a controversial take.
It's kind of like...
But how's she going to take care of the
Wait,
household and do
but
all that
at
stuff if
all?
they don't live together?
Like he doesn't live there full time. Maybe a couple nights a week he goes there. But I think living with a woman is one of the worst things you could do as a guy.
But once you get married.
If you're not married?
Even if you're married, I wouldn't live with my wife. I'd have another house like right down the street or something, but I wouldn't live with her.
What makes you say so?
Because women f you up. They make you softer. Women are inherently lazy creatures. And what I mean by that is like, y'all don't like... women don't have the same proclivity to chase excellence like men do, right? They don't work as hard as men do physically. They don't hit the gym as hard. You're not gonna keep your masculine edge and be super competitive and hyper aware when you live with a girl. She's gonna say dumb shit. Let's watch Netflix. Let's hang out. Let's skip the gym today. Let's have some ice cream. Blah blah blah.
Let's
Like
cuddle tonight.
like women in general like
You
fat
saying
you
we
up and
get
soften you up
comfortable?
as a man. So living with a woman is going to make you lose your edge a bit. Look at any guy that gets in a long-term relationship with a woman. A lot of times, if he was in shape or he had his shit together, whatever, it gets blunted to a degree.
You hear that? If you have a wife, go live down the street from her. See her like once or twice a week. Otherwise, you'll catch the lazy virus or whatever you say. With how much this guy seems to hate women, I swear his life would just be better if he was gay. That would probably solve like 99% of his problems. And the whole thing with free speech is voices like this should be allowed to speak, even though I disagree with him.
So I don't think women should work. I think the man needs to be the sole breadwinner, and I think women should work electively. With responsibility comes authority, right? So if you're gonna go ahead and be responsible and pay the bills and everything else, like you should have the authority to tell your girl what it is.
So do you think men are higher value than a woman in a relationship?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, every time I come on the show, it's just another girl spouting the same bullshit about, oh, treat me like a lady, but at the same time, I'm equal to you. It's like, what the f***? It doesn't make sense. If you want to be treated like a lady, that inherently means we're not equal.
But if he was just out here spreading his message of how society should be, it is what it is, agree to disagree. The thing is, the man is full of contradictions. He shames women for being promiscuous, yet he was caught trying to get some on a sugar daddy website, which you can guess what kind of girls you'll find on there. The same promiscuous women he talks crap about, among like a million other controversies he's had.
Fucking spawn you jellyfish SpongeBob in the fucking pineapple house, pieces of shit. It pisses me off how soft all you motherfuckers are, bro. It's ridiculous. You motherfuckers haven't stepped in the gym in 3 weeks trying to tell me how to fucking be loyal to my fucking friends. I'm not going anywhere.
But this video isn't even about any of that. Today, I'm going to show you possibly the funniest Myron clip I've ever seen. Sometimes the memes just write themselves.
Abigail, okay, how old are you? It's 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ohio.
Okay. What part of Ohio?
Skibbity.
What?
Skibby. You know, I was just in what is it called? Winchester. Wait, hold on.
Wait, I love you.
I was up there by Cleveland in January.
What do you do for work?
Social media.
What does that even mean?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Social media.
Translation OnlyFans.
Are you a Nepo baby?
No.
I wouldn't be doing OnlyFans if I was.
Oh, please. There's a lot of
And
them.
then also the town you mentioned, Skibbity, is yeah, it's a blue collar town. So.
Fun fact.
What?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
They all are.
Yeah,
in Ohio.
because when she said Nepo baby, I was like, that's impossible. She's from Skibbity, Ohio. So,
It's a real place.
It's a crazy name, by the way. Mark, you know Ohio? Skibbity.
I study a little bit because when I was looking at a JD Vance.
Yeah.
This man really thought Skibbity was a town in Ohio. You know, like Skibbity Toilet, the brain rot meme? It's not only a town according to him, it's a blue collar town. Instead of just saying he's never heard of the place, he can't possibly let an OF girl who's inferior to him in his eyes. He can't let her know anything more than him about geography. So instead of saying, I've never heard of that, where is that? His ego on autopilot said, nah, if she knows about that town, I know about that that town. And not only that, I also know it's a blue-collar town too. Just making things up to not look uninformed. A man who's secure in himself wouldn't need to lie and pretend he knows more than he actually knows. So if you're watching this video from Skibbity, Ohio, let me know how you like it there. Okay, peace out, bye.